Welcome back to the third webinar in the Microsoft 365 SMB Acceleration Program series. And now we're going to talk about offer development. We really appreciate you taking the time to join us. All these webinars are available in the Cloud Champion portal. The layout and setup of this webinar is the same as the previous two webinars in the series. It has captions in your language, to the right here, because Microsoft wants to make sure that everyone will understand and be able to listen in, even if you have hearing disabilities. My name is Oscar and I'm your host for this webinar and will be right down here in the lower right corner throughout the whole webinar. The other me, as you could see in the previous webinars, will be my wingman. You can see me up there to help me identify and highlight important details or slide sections as we go along. Right above my head, up there, you will see different chapters highlighted as we move forward, so you can rewind or move fast forward. But we, as always, highly recommend and hope that you can set aside time to watch each of the webinars in full length. I love LinkedIn and hope you will look me up and connect. I think you will find my network interesting and helpful. Now, I know you can multitask while you're watching this webinar, so please go ahead and search for Oscar Hovland. And thank you. These are the main elements we will cover during the Microsoft 365 SMB Acceleration Program series, focusing on Microsoft 365 Business. In the first webinar, we looked at Microsoft 365 from a teamwork angle and talked about some basic product information. In the second, we introduced security assessments and showed you how these can be used as a tool to analyze the needs of your customers so you can offer them the correct level of security. Building a managed service and shifting to Microsoft 365 will, in some cases, mean that you will need to change your business model, focusing more towards managed services. This is a strategic decision and one that usually is done within your leadership team. In this third webinar, we will be starting by discussing how making this decision gives you opportunities. Then we will look at some customer research and from there go on to what leading partners are doing and show you how you can apply this to your business. Towards the end of this webinar, I will walk you through a demo of a fantastic Microsoft tool for offer development, the Microsoft 365 Partner Launchpad, and show you how to use this tool so you can easily create relevant offers for your customers. Finally, in the fourth and last webinar in this series, we will talk about go-to-market and key resources. So, friends, let's get started. In our work with Forrester over the past years, we see a shift in how customers are spending and prioritizing between solutions. We also see a shift in how partners are delivering their services. The overall trend is a move from traditional solutions to modernizing the desktop, email migrations, security and compliance solutions in order to enable safe and advanced teamwork. There is an increased growth in advisory and adoption services because of Teams, in addition to increased growth in managed services and business solutions. First, let's talk about deployment. Deployment at SMBs usually starts with setting up an identity properly. According to a Forrester report from 2019, there is an 18% decrease in deployment. Why? Because email migrations and moving core solutions to the cloud are in general completed at most SMBs. This in turn is resulting in a decrease in revenue potential from these types of services. What about advisory and adoption? Well, SMBs don't require as much adoption and change management services as enterprise customers. Instead, advisory and adoption services are more about you providing them and their users basic training, both on-site and ongoing online training. Most partners want to attach these services, and some will only sign new customers if advisory and adoption services are included. When looking at services related to security and compliance, these consist of creating and planning workshops that teach customers how to deploy Microsoft security and compliance solutions. Moving on to the area of business solutions, The Forrester report shows a 17% increase. This increase is due to partners creating pre-packaged IP solutions that are helping customers to be more effective. Some of these are small, low-cost widgets that have high margins. Partners are also increasing their revenues by creating pre-packaged workflows, such as expense reporting and vacation scheduling in Microsoft Flow, and selling these based on a subscription model. Looking again at the Forrester report, you can see a 14% increase in managed services. If we look at templated vertical solutions that work with Teams meeting and calling solutions, this is yet another area Microsoft partners are focusing on. One story that demonstrates this opportunity is a partner that built an industry-specific business solution for their SMB customers in the dairy industry. Other examples are those of partners creating tailored healthcare business solutions for smaller medical practices. Managed services is the single biggest revenue area and the one where partners are making the highest investments. What should this tell you? This is the area you should focus on to ensure your future growth. Smaller companies usually lack the internal resources to fully support IT solutions and users. They want to focus on day-to-day operations, and this in turn creates outsourcing opportunities for you, a Microsoft partner. These partners' offerings range from $1 security monitoring all the way up to full outsourcing and thereby having contracts worth more than $100 per user per month. Many partners are developing full security managed services provider offerings due to their customers outsourcing 3-tier user support, security monitoring and remediation, solution deployment, and device management. You might be thinking, great advice, but where do we start? Keep watching and you'll get the answer. To help you take advantage of this huge opportunity, I want to talk about the top 2 items that can help you grow your SMB business. And those top 2 items are security and teamwork. When focusing on security, you want to help your customers protect themselves against cyber threats and improve their compliance. The 2018 Ponemon data breach study found that 58% of breaches happened at SMBs. You can show your customers how they can protect themselves against malware and phishing by using the advanced security offerings integrated into Microsoft 365 Business. As a partner, you can then add additional value by offering them security training and monitoring services. To help you find the level of security needed by your customer, you can use the Microsoft Secure Score and then the Microsoft 365 Business Secure Deployment Planning tool. We did a demonstration of this tool in the previous and second webinar in this series. This tool helps you identify tasks you can do on behalf of your customers to ensure their security. The Secure Deployment Planning tool provides reporting and gives you a conversation started so that you can improve your customer security and compliance status. Another place Microsoft provides help is with Microsoft Teamwork Playbooks that you can find on the Cloud Champion platform. These are perfect for targeting customers that are new to Microsoft. We know that your goal is to help them to work better together by using the right digital tools. That's why we have developed these playbooks to help you move your customers off disjointed collaboration tools and on to business class email and collaboration by embracing the full functionality of Teams. Microsoft 365 really gives you as a partner a revenue opportunity. Through Microsoft 365, we are seeing a $50 per user per month average revenue opportunity for customers in SMB, including subscription fees. This revenue opportunity isn't at a standstill. It's been growing on an average of more than 22% during the past 3 years. The primary solution areas that contribute to this revenue increase are, as we mentioned, security and teamwork. We will be spending most of our time today showing you how we have created value in these areas you can take advantage of and build onto. When I say build onto, I mean offering solutions focused on security and teamwork that reach across advisory and adoption services, business solutions, and managed services. By doing this, You are setting your business up for consistent growth and at the same time ensuring the strongest possible alignment with where Microsoft is going to drive product investments and field execution. We understand that those of you watching this webinar may be in various stages of transitioning into a security managed service provider. And so we want to show you a roadmap for your security practice journey and profitability. Let's take this step by step. The first step is, if you're still in a transactional practice and selling Office 365 Business Premium plus a few security add-ons, with Microsoft 365 Business, you can transition from selling licenses to business outcomes with only a few clicks. You can show value by using the easy enablement of security features in Microsoft 365 Business. While this first step helps you get one foot in the door, so to speak, and start you off into basic deployment, you should take the second step. This step is done by taking your regular engagements, focusing on assessments, and then using the features in Microsoft 365 Business to drive deeper customer engagements that go beyond basic deployment. For example, here you can do an identity management project for your customer and by that become their trusted security advisor. The third step is essentially where you act as an outsourced security team and perform services that are usually done by a security team: monitoring, alerting, remediation, and compliance services. Let's take a look at some examples of how some Microsoft partners have increased their revenue by creating a managed service offering. This first one is Vusion. They secure their offering by making a step-by-step approach focused on proving customer value and used a three-phased approach including instant messaging, conferencing, and voice. This resulted in the creation of a tailored teamwork offering divided into two sections: intelligent communications and productivity. PTG's customized approach to teamwork cements customer lifetime value and creates upsell opportunities for value-added services included in their 4-scenario approach: collaboration quick start, connected conference rooms, voice, and device security. Reed Wilson, PTG's founder and CEO, says, "We are positioning ourselves to be less about fixing things that are broken and more about how we can help the customer work better." WeSafe IT in Sweden have developed a GDPR hub solution called WeSafe Cloud GDPR. They build a concept and a product based on a customer need and structure it via a Microsoft product. Per Liljenberg, WeSafe IT's founder, says, "We could never have attracted the larger customers we're seeing now without Microsoft 365 and our IP and services." The numbers you see on this slide speak for themselves. Two other Microsoft partners from the Forrester TEI study say, "Another focus we have is keeping life simple from an IT perspective for our customers. We provide our SMB clients a comprehensive solution for a single price per user that includes support, training, and licenses." Another one says, "With 80 to 90% of our SMB customers, the first step on their journey to Microsoft 365 is migrating email, enabling Teams, and transferring their documents on SharePoint and OneDrive." If you serve SMB customers and don't have a dedicated marketing team, you will enjoy this demo of this fantastic Microsoft tool that can help you attract customers, build offers, and drive sales using a 3-step plan. 1. Discover practice-based solutions. 2. Plan with the opportunity builder. 3. Sell with curated resources. Are you ready for a demonstration of the amazing Microsoft 365 Partner Launchpad? Good, let's go. Welcome to this demo of the Microsoft 365 Partner Launchpad, an integrated tool to help you attract customers, build offers, and drive sales. And you can find it here at aka.ms/partnerlaunchpad. So the first question, what is Launchpad? If you are selling to SMB customers and don't have a dedicated marketing team, Launchpad can really help you attract new customers, build offers, and drive sales in a professional way. It can really help you to find the right solution, create tailored offers, and leverage sales and marketing resources to grow your practice. And the best thing of all, it's for free. But before we start, let's run through some initial questions. Who is Launchpad designed for? Launchpad was designed for partners selling to SMB customers that have limited marketing experience or bandwidth. Is Launchpad going to be available in other languages in addition to English? Additional languages are under consideration. Currently, Microsoft is not able to confirm timing or target languages. Who can access Launchpad? Anyone with a Microsoft account can log into Launchpad. A Microsoft account can be created with any email. Should or can Launchpad be used as an official coding tool? No. Launchpad was designed to help partners understand general deal profitability rather than act as an official quoting tool. I will now show you a short overview of Launchpad. The landing page is divided into 3 main sections. Find the right solution for your customers. And here you can either choose one of the 3 predefined solutions for SMB, or you can start with an assessment. Build your offers tailored to your customers' unique needs. Here you can start building offers, revisit some of your previous offers, or use some of the offer templates available. Access curated resources. Here you can find sales and marketing materials at your disposal. So there are 2 ways to get started with Launchpad. 1, solution-based approach. Here you can select the solution that fits your customer's needs. Many partners are most successful when approaching a sales conversation from a solution perspective. These are the categories. Teamwork, meant for new customers as an introduction to Teams and business class email. Get Modern, introducing desktop apps and Windows 10. Advanced Security, additional services helping SMBs to be protected against threats. Or the second option, the product-based approach. Here you start with an assessment in order to identify which product is right for your customer based on their size, risk tolerance, etc. if you're not sure where to start. There are 2 ways to access these categories, either here on the front page or here under Product at the top menu banner, and then choose Solutions. You will end up at the same Explore Solutions page. For now, we are going to click on the Teamwork category. Here you can learn about the key foundations of the Teamwork solution and how it applies to your customers. Here in the blue section, you get some main pointers of features for Microsoft Teamwork solutions that can introduce your customers to the benefits of the cloud. And they are: bring team members and resources together, the possibility to work from anywhere on any device, easily and safely connect and collaborate with customers, co-workers and suppliers, and host online meetings to get work done in real time. Next, you need to target your buyer before you start talking to them about moving to the cloud. Here are 2 examples of customers, not only with different job titles, a Chief Executive Officer and a Chief Technology Officer, but they also have different goals, which in turn means they need to be presented different solutions. These examples show that for you to present targeted solutions, you need to know your buyers. The complete buyer's profile can be downloaded as an editable PowerPoint, and it even has links to more resources that can help you out. Now let's scroll down and look at this very transparent comparison matrix. What is the suitable offer for your customer when focusing on teamwork? Well, here, as you can see, you get a little warning. Be sure to take your customer's needs and organization size into account. In other words, know your buyer. The products that are compared in this matrix will vary depending on the solution you have chosen. If you choose Teamwork, then they will compare Business Essentials versus the Office 365 Business Premium. And if you choose the Get Modern solution, they will compare Office 365 Business Premium and the Microsoft 365 Business. And if you choose Advanced Security, they will compare Microsoft 365 Business and Microsoft 365 E5. If you are at the Office 365 Business Premium section of the matrix and click on Build Offer, it will take you to the Build Your Offer section and will then automatically fill Office 365 Business Premium into the product box. From there, you can select add-ons in the offer builder if you feel that something is missing. We will look into this later. There is also another way to start building an offer using the customer assessment tool. There are two ways you can access the customer assessment tool. You can either go to the top banner and here and click on products, and in the drop-down menu click on customer assessment, or you can go back to the front page and into this blue framed box, not sure where to start, and click on start with an assessment. Customer assessment recommends a solution based on your knowledge of your customer. So again, you need to know your buyer. This sentence right here makes me smile, and it might make you roll your eyes because again, Microsoft stresses the need for you to know your customers because it says, enter your customer's business needs and we'll tell you which Microsoft product is right for them. To start the assessment, click on Start with an Assessment. Now we are on the Customer Needs Assessment page. 1. Here you start with Tell us about your customer. How big is your customer's company? And we choose 200 to 300 employees. What is the organization's security risk profile? And we choose lower risk. And the next question is, how would you describe your customer and their business needs? And we choose establishing teamwork. And then we click next. And the second section says access add-on needs. Question is, which Microsoft 365 add-ons does your customer need to complete their solution? Under security and compliance, okay, we have no needs so far. Analytics, no need at this point. Voice, not yet. And then we click next. The third section, recommendations. Here you can see that we have the recommended offer, which is a summary of the offer components. The recommendation is based on number of employees, level of risks, and desired add-ons. If the summary looks correct, click Build Offer. If not, customer information and add-ons can be changed above just by scrolling up and revisiting the previous pages. Okay, at this point everything looks correct, so we click Build Offer. Now you can see that we are on the Build Your Offer page, and here you have different options that redirect you to the different sections in the offer builder. And the sections are Product, Software, Services, Hardware, and Summary. One very nice feature is that you can change your offer view. As a partner, you can choose to build and view your offer based on a monthly or annual cost per user or per deal. Even though the offer builder is in English, you can find the calculator in other currencies. You will find and see this little I in this gray circle here several places in the tool, and clicking on that will give you additional information to our guides. It's very useful. As you can see, the product is pre-filled based on the assessment we did. You may change the product at any point. The cost is pre-filled from the CSP price list, but you can of course adjust it and directly change your customer's monthly cost. These add-ons will be pre-selected if they are chosen in the assessment, but of course you can select and unselect add-ons to adjust your offer. Here where you can see add additional product, you can add another product type if, for example, some of your customers' employees need desktop applications and therefore prefer to buy Business Premium. Let's move down to section number 2, Combine with Custom Software, and go to Subscription Software and click on Create New. Here you can choose to add from catalog if you have any saved products or services, but we don't, so we will choose Create New Item. Here you select category, fill in a short description, customer price, and margin. And as you can see, all fields are mandatory. When you have filled it all in and moved on, it's good to know that new items are saved to your catalog and can be accessed when building new offers in the future. This same methodology applies for the next sections. The section 3, add value with your professional services, and section 4, complete the offer with hardware and peripheral. The last section of the offer builder is section number 5, Offer Summary. Here you see annualized totals, meaning expected revenues and profits for year 1 and year 2 based on the offer built. The offer section, here in the lower part of the page, will show you the itemized costs and price, annual and monthly cost for both you, a Microsoft partner, the cost for your customer, and then the total. To complete the customer assessment and the offer, you need to fill out the blanks here, like offer name, date, etc., and hit save. A great feature here is that you have the option to export your offer to Excel, so you can import the data into your company templates or export it as a complete PDF offer. But before we do that, let's take a closer look at some other great features. So let's scroll all the way up again to the top and click on Your Catalog, so we can take a closer look at some very interesting sections. Here you find Microsoft products. You will see that the pricing is pre-populated with the CSP price list, but all prices and margins can be changed. And software. And this is interesting because here we find the perpetual or subscription software you previously have entered and saved. And services. One-time or recurring services you previously have entered and saved, and hardware, and here you can find products that you have added to your price list or bulk imported. As you can see, that is also an option. And selling points, a short statement about your company and the offer, and by short I mean a maximum of 255 characters. And contact profiles, this is self-explanatory. And logos, and here you can upload your own company logos easily and actually with no limitations as to size. So let's see what the offer looks like after updating the Your Catalog section. And to do that, we need to go back to our saved offers. Here you scroll up to the menu section at the top, click on Offers, and then on Saved Offers. Choose your saved offer. And my offer is called a demo offer. It has 8 business essentials and 2 business premiums, some migration services, help desk for 10 users, and as you can see, 1 PC. Now we can scroll all the way down to the export tab and download PDF. And just a little warning, make sure to check the offer name and notes before downloading the PDF. As you can see, the date will always be the current date you are downloading. And then click download. Choose then contact profile and select the logo you would like to use, and then click download. And open the PDF, and voila! You have a clean and professional offer to send to your customer. Isn't this great? Before we leave this great tool, the Microsoft 365 Launchpad, I need to very quickly show you another great feature. So let's go to the resources here up at the top, and in the drop-down menu, click on Builder Library. And here we can see 3 categories: Sell Sheet, Pitch Deck, and Product Comparison. We are going to stay right here and go with Sell Sheet and scroll down to Choose Solution. The first section here, select solution and product. And for this demo, we will choose Teamwork and Business Essentials. And then I click Next. And in section 2, add your offer details. And then the quote or the price, and we're going to skip the additional offer details for now. And then click Next. And that brings us to section 3, add your selling points. This is the selling points we created in your catalog earlier. And then we click Next, and that brings us to section 4, add contact info. So we will select the right contact profile, select the logo we prefer, and then click download. Open the PDF, and here you have a detailed selling sheet with your company logo and selling points. So now we can just imagine how using the 2 other categories, pitch deck and product comparison, can help you create a professional pitch deck or a product comparison, right? So next, the pitch deck. Click pitch deck, and as you can see, we are still in the builder library and have opened the pitch deck builder. I think you will be impressed by the content we can create together just a few clicks away. And the first section here, we start with select solution, and we choose Teamwork, and then we click Next. And that brings us to section number 2, Review Partner Overview. And here you can add some additional information, and we click Next. And section number 3, add your selling points. Here you can click on the saved selling points from your catalog, and then we click Next. And 4, finish contact info. Select contact profile, select logo, the color you would like, and then download. Open the PDF and take a close look at this amazing pitch deck with logo, stats, infographics, etc., and your company info. Another cool thing I want to show you is something I used to spend hours and hours searching for, and that Microsoft has integrated into this tool, and it's called Product Comparison. And as you can see, we are still in the Builder library. This product comparison sheet builder will create a branded document and highlight the products you plan to review with your customer. And section 1, select the products, and here you can choose to compare 3 products. Let's choose a scenario that is quite probable. A customer using the Exchange Online Plan 1. They are thinking about moving to Business Premium due to the need for the desktop applications, but we are trying to move them to Microsoft 365 Business due to their security risks. And then we click Next. And in section 2, we add contact info, select the profile, and we select the logo we like, and then download. And open the PDF. Here we have a really nice comparison sheet with the prices from the price list in your catalog and details that easily point out the differences between Business Premium and Microsoft 365 Business. For example, the level of threat protection and information protection. And everything, as you can see, is branded with your contact details and logo. One more thing. Up at the top here, we see resources. And I just want to encourage you to visit the resources library, where you can find a collection of material that covers these 3 areas. The first one is seller readiness. You will find materials to help you prepare for customer conversations using sales play cards and conversation guides. Customer engagement. You can discover the customizable pitch decks and leave behind sell sheets. Go-to-market campaigns. Editable and ready-to-use email and social media templates to make it easier to increase digital presence and create leads. To ease your search, everything within the resources library is filtered and directly connected with the various topics and solutions both in the Launchpad tool and the Offer Builder. If you haven't seen this tool prior to this demonstration, I hope you are just as impressed as I was when testing it for the first time. Go ahead and test it as soon as possible. We really hope you will use this tool as a template base for your offers. So friends, happy launchpadding! Here are some, well actually not some, but one go-do. My mom always says that if I really want someone to do something, I need to say please. So please leverage Partner Launchpad at aka.ms/partnerlaunchpad to develop and launch your next Microsoft 365 offer. This ends our 3rd webinar where we have talked about managed services and offer development based on Microsoft 365 Partner Launchpad. We hope you liked it and will join us for the next one. Talking about the next one, what's up in our next webinar? In the 4th and the last webinar in this series, we will talk about go-to-market, key resources, and next steps. So friends, until then, let's go to work.